Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Sag, a lot of messages coming through for you today. Now, right away, I'm smelling coffee bean or some sort of herbs. You could be mixing up coffee as you're listening to this reading. And I'm also getting here reishi or mushroom coffee. Some of you could be trying out a new morning concoction or a new beverage or a new drink. Please take that as it resonates. I'm also getting here something around truth. Standing in your truth. The truth may have come out, Sagittarius, because something wasn't available to you in the past. There was something that was hidden from you, kept from you, shunned from you as well. I'm just sensing that someone was emotionally, physically unavailable. And it was for your protection because you had to heal. You weren't meant to know about something, or possibly some of you had to take off the blindfold so you could get truthful with yourself around a situation. So I like that this is showing up in the past position because I feel that things are coming to the surface here in the month of September, and you'll see big changes around relationships, whether this is love interest, it's family, friendships. There's big changes with the butterfly, and a lot of you have undergone personal transformation. It wouldn't surprise me to see the justice scales in your reading here. I'm also getting the death energy as well as the judgment. Those could be some major arcanas that show up in your reading. Now, I feel like you are ready to open yourself up to, again, some sort of truth, some sort of new beginning here, or an awakening is what I feel with the butterfly. Now, you could even be seeing more butterflies, dragonflies, winged creatures. Some of you may have had a butterfly land on you and it stayed there for quite some time. You may even have a picture of this creature. This could have been something that's happened in the last 2 to 3 months. Now, in the near future, you have the cinnamon stick. So this is intense passion. It is passion for life again. If you're looking for love after some sort of a loss or after some sort of block, separation, disappointment, argument, because this padlock here says you may have shut your heart down to a situation or someone around you shut down, but I feel like the big changes that have been occurring in your world is bringing in this exciting new beginning here, this new energetic shift, and it could be quite passionate. It could be quite intense. Now, it doesn't have to just be romantic love. If you had a falling out with a family member, you may be reuniting, and it could be quite intense between the both of you. Now, for those of you looking for love, or if you are in a relationship currently, there could be a spark. There could be something that shifts in the relationship because you do have the butterfly. And so some of you, you've been together for quite some time, and I feel like you may be taking a second honeymoon. You could be taking a trip together. There could be something that you are spicing up in your romantic life, in your personal life here. I'm also getting here someone could be trying on new clothing. Okay, this could be clothing, whether it's lingerie, whether someone buys a new dress for date night, but I feel like this is lingerie, or again, clothes that make you feel good. And if you are a male, I feel like you may be trying on some sort of new either clothing, shoes, or something to do with hair, facial hair. You may be dating someone that has long facial hair. It could be a long beard I'm getting here. Someone may keep up to their appearance with their beard. They may comb it. They may put oil in it, things of that nature. Please take it as it resonates. All right, let's dive in and see what's going on here for you, Sag. Someone could be getting a haircut or changing their appearance, and it's quite exciting because it makes that person feel good, and they may ask you, how do I look? And it may be a little bit of a shock. It may be a little bit of a surprise, but ultimately I feel like this person if it's you or another person around you, they feel good with the change because they're changing on the inside, and they may be wanting to match the energetic shift, and they're changing the way they look on the outside as well. All right. Someone may have shut you down in the past, or you may have shut someone down in the past here, Sagittarius, or you just were not ready, or someone wasn't ready to commit. I feel like things are changing, whether it's with that person or someone new, but I feel like you are opening up to feeling a new way, and that's important. Let's take a look. We're going to get all the cards out here for your Celtic cross, and then we will dive in here. So yeah, your main overall energy here we have is the Page of Coins. This is all about you recognizing a new opportunity here in the physical world, in this earthly realm. So definitely a new opportunity. Some of you even could be moving in with another person. You could be going out on a first date, because pages can bring in news. Someone may ask you out on a coffee date, and that could be that energy of that coffee. They may say, hey, do you want to go grab a beverage, or go grab something to drink? This could be a breakfast date I'm getting as well. How neat are those breakfast dates? All right. I'm also getting someone with a Z in their name. This could be Zane, okay? Or it could be a last name with a Z, or a first name with a Z. Please take that as it resonates. All right. Last but not least, we're going to get the final outcome. Unless it flips upright, we're not going to look at this card until the very end. All right, Sagittarius, some of you are really taking a look at your financial situation. You may be wanting to build and grow with another person around you here. Oh, look at all these beautiful cards. Okay, there is a plethora of people in the mix here as well, but this doesn't mean third party as far as cheating. That could have happened in the past, but I don't sense that that's showing up here. You could be healing from a situation where someone shut you down. It could have even been that someone chose a friend, chose a family member, chose a job, chose something that was not you. They put something first in the relationship instead of you, and you just felt a little bit neglected, abandoned, or rejected here. But there's a new opportunity coming in for you, Sagittarius, to heal. We see that here with the Page of Coins and the Four of Swords here. So recognizing an opportunity here is going to be your main theme for September. The Page of Coins is an energy of being curious. It's about self-discovery, discovering what's out there, being open to these new ideas. It is about manifesting a physical opportunity here for you in this realm. Some of you, this could be an accountant. You could be manifesting someone who deals with banking, finances. They could wear a suit and tie as well. They may carry a briefcase. They may be opening up a business as well. This could be someone who mirrors your energy. Page of Coins. This is quite exciting. I feel for a lot of you, this is not someone of the past if you had a separation from them. But if this is a relationship where things have just kind of grown apart, there could be changes in this relationship where one or the both of you shift into this new beginning. Separate or together, that's completely up to you. Now, the challenge for you, Saggy, is the Two of Swords. It is about not overthinking a choice that you have to make, okay? And this is important for you to remember. The Two of Swords is about taking off that blindfold. But sometimes we don't want to make a decision because we don't feel like we have enough information. This is saying don't necessarily judge a book by its cover. I'm getting here, be open to exploring and discovering that someone may be not your usual type. Okay, so this person, maybe you've had a list of the characteristics or the traits that you would like to see in a person. They may be completely opposite of all of those people that you've been with in the past. This is also saying if you've been in a relationship for quite some time and you've both grown apart, it's important for you to find your way back together through hobbies, through some sort of shared or joint interest, because someone's walking around here not quite sure what to do next with the Two of Swords here. Don't overthink. You already know what to do here, but the head could be trying to talk you out of situations, right? with the swords energy here. So this is about needing to make a decision and staying truthful to yourself. And that was coming up in the beginning of your reading here. So it could be no longer shutting yourself off or not wanting to deal with something, because sometimes we put on those blindfolds. We put them on. And I feel like you know the truth of a situation, but it may fear you to move towards this opportunity. Okay, for others of you, I really do feel like this is overthinking. Don't overthink. Just go with the decision. Go with the change. Don't resist it. And some of you, that's what this decision is about. Do I ruffle the feathers here in my life by choosing something new? Or do I stay in my comfort zone that feels safe and content, but it's miserable, or it's not exactly what you want? Ruffle the feathers, right? Ruffle the wings here. Spread your wings, fly, because you have new opportunities to grow, to blossom, and to feel that intense passion, or to feel that intense love, or to raise your vibrations here, because the cinnamon stick is an aphrodisiac. And so this is about you manifesting what it is that you want. Sagittarius, you may be highly magnetized here in the month of September, where the things that you want, you're attracting quite quickly. So again, be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it here. And it may surprise you when you get it, because you're thinking, oh my gosh, am I really ready for this? Yes, you are. Now, what do you have below you? You've been working on your foundation. You've been taking steps towards stability, possibly working on your career, working on your own self-development, possibly even talking to a trusted professional, a coach, healer, mentor, therapist, a trusted friend or relative. You've also been studying or, discovering new ways of doing life, eliminating old patterns, habits, and addictions. You've really been working on yourself, and you've been trying to reach out, build and call in your soul tribe is what I'm getting here for you, Sag. So when the Three of Coins shows up, this is about teamwork. It is about collaboration. This is what you've built your life upon. We all build our life upon the steps that we take here on our journey. And I feel like you're not taking a look at the regrets or the disappointments. If you are looking at them, it's to help you grow and learn, but you're not staying stuck in the past. You're actually moving forward here, regardless of any setbacks that you have, you've gone through. And you're also taking a look at some lessons in your life that you've had to repeat. And you may be looking at those lessons and saying, okay, I understand I didn't learn the lesson at that time, and that's why it kept showing up over and over. But things are changing here, and I feel like you are achieving a big life goal, or something that you've wanted possibly even since childhood. Maybe you've always dreamed of that family, that happily ever after, that job or that home or that career, or whatever it was here. I feel like you're building yourself up to this, and you may have the support, or you are calling in the support to help you do this. So I'm loving this Three of Pentacles. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Wands, which is interesting because you have a King of Wands here, and you also have two Queens. So this could be a lover. It could be someone in your energy here, Sagittarius. I mean, this is you as well. So this could be you being dependable, you being goal-oriented. For others of you, it may have been someone who was in charge of their destiny, a very strong leader, someone who's very passionate for life. But sometimes they can be a little bit inflexible. Sometimes they want to go explore, and they're not always committed to being in one area. I mean, I like the King of Wands because he's very passionate for life, and that's what we see here, intense passion. But this person may have not been available, right? They may not have been available. There could have been someone else in the picture here with the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Swords here. So in the manifesting position of what's coming in or what's above you, you are manifesting a win, right? There could have been a glorious win here, or there will be coming in. And I feel like all eyes are on you. So you may be getting noticed by people or someone specifically in the past who maybe they didn't commit because they were in another relationship, or this person could have been at a distance, or perhaps this person chose to side with, again, their job. Maybe they were traveling. Oh, some of you are dealing with someone who traveled a lot, or they weren't home a lot. Okay, and there could have been just a drift or parting of ways. Now, whatever you're doing here in the near future, it's working, Sag, because the Six of Wands is about you succeeding. So even if you're single, I do see that you're going to have a couple options. If this King of Wands represents you and you've been single for quite some time, there could be a couple people coming into your mix. Could be sister energy as well. I'm getting sisters here. For others of you, I feel like there's a big accomplishment where people are recognizing you and noticing you. There could even be some jealous people around you. For those of you that are changing the way that you look, or you are succeeding in business, or you've bought a new home, or you're celebrating maybe a 5th or a 10th or a 50th anniversary, I feel like there could be someone who's a little bit catty, maybe even a little bit vengeful at times. But the Queen of Coins is showing up here. And this is someone who is very resourceful. I am getting that there is a person encroaching or was encroaching into a relationship. So it could be this person's ex, right? It could be this person's mother-in-law. It could be someone coming in saying, this is how you should raise kids, or I really like the work that you're doing. I feel like this could be someone this person has met at work as well with the Queen of Coins. This could be someone who's very flashy with money. They spend their money on things that maybe are a little bit excessive, okay, with this Queen of Coins, because she's showing up in the reverse here. So sometimes she can be that helicopter parent, or she can smother relationships even if they're not hers. The Queen of Pentacles can be very materialistic, very flashy. She may dress high end. She may buy things that, again, she doesn't need. I feel like this isn't what... I don't feel like this is you, okay? This could be someone around you, whether, again, it's a sister, whether it could even be a mother, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, a boss, it could be someone's past life here, past relationship. But I feel like you are staying in your truth here, because this is you, Queen of Swords. You are embracing this archetype. This is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You may have found out that someone was talking to this Queen of Coins, okay? And for those of you that are single and you're thinking, Melissa, who is either one of these people here? I feel like this King of Wands could be someone from the past that maybe you shut down, they shut you down, or they were unavailable. They could have been going through a messy divorce as well with this Queen of Coins. This could be a family member, or it could have been their partner, okay? And they just weren't available emotionally or financially because they were trying to get their act together here. But I feel like you know the truth about a situation now, and there could have been some news coming in with this Page of Coins. This is about you thinking strategically about your next steps, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, air energy here. So you are thinking with your mind. I feel like you're using your emotions as well, because this was an emotional situation, or maybe you felt like you were lacking. Someone was lacking emotion in this situation. Okay, someone could have met another person while travel or at a distance, or there could have been this Queen of Coins talking to this person at a distance as well. But you know the truth here. You know the truth. You have this built-in BS detector, right, that we all have, but your radar was up here is what I feel with this Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is someone who's very observant. Sag, you are very observant. You recognize things. I'm also getting daughter energy, and this is interesting. Queen of Swords and Queen of Coins typically are around the same, same age or so, but I feel like this could be daughter. There's some sort of truth here. Maybe your daughter is going through a separation from someone in the past, okay? Or a son could have been separating someone who was very difficult. So a family member could have been going through a separation or a hard time, and you may have been caught in the middle. But I feel like you're trying to do what is best for you. But there's also here a need to help others. If this is a family member or someone close to your heart, I feel like you want to help, but only if a person is being honest and truthful, because you bring wisdom, you bring clarity. Someone could be asking you for advice or information. Now, what's happening around you is the Two of Cups. So I feel that with this intense passion, you are attracting someone. There could be same-sex relationship here as well. Okay, you could be attracting this Queen of Coins, and you could be the Queen of Swords. Also, with the King of Wands here, some of you have a non-traditional relationship as well. Okay, please take that as it resonates. But with this Two of Cups here, I definitely feel like something's getting hot and steamy up in here. This is about this partnership, this attraction. Two of Cups is showing up in your environment. So this makes sense because we do have this intense passion card here for you. So with this intense passion, I feel there is an important partnership that is a soulmate. This could be a soulmate. This could be you are healing from a situation here that you felt cut off from or disconnected from. The Two of Cups, it doesn't have to, again, be love, but this could be an intense partnership or a friendship that was really, really quite strong, right? Some of you are twins. I'm getting twin energy here as well. You could be twin sisters, or someone could be a twin in their family, or maybe you have twins with this Two of Cups. This could be a mirrored relationship as well, but I feel like some of you, and this is interesting as well because they just showed me the flip side. Some of you could even be holding a divorce party. Okay, a divorce party or some sort of celebration here, some sort of win. There could have been something you weren't able to see in the past, and if there was a choice to separate here, you may be separating some sort of a win, judgment, settlement, because this Queen of Swords, you know, she can be all about the law and the truth as well. So you're attracting love here. There could be some good news coming in from a past settlement or a past energy here that is the silver lining. Now, your hopes and fears, you deserve to heal. You deserve to build stability in your mental health, right? Your life. When the Four of Swords shows up, it's after that Three of Swords. So after a time of maybe being single for quite some time, some of you have gone through some heartache or watching someone else go through heartache, Sagittarius, I feel like you can let your hair down. You can breathe a little bit here, knowing that someone is coming up out of a situation. This someone could be you, right? Four of Swords here. You're healing. You are deserving of kicking back here and resting. You can see here that he has his pant legs pulled up. He has his cufflinks unbuckled. He has his, tie loose here. He has his arm behind his back, and he's just resting against that tree. He's letting that sunshine beat down on his face, and he feels like finally, after a long time coming, after some challenges, after some obstacles, some heartache, some heartbreak, some loneliness, some isolation, some depression, whatever this is here that maybe you've gone through in the past with that padlock, finally, he feels like he can loosen up, open up a little bit because he holds the key. So something that may have been locked or hidden from him here, he's saying yes to this new opportunity, and it looks quite beautiful. So Sag, what is your final outcome for September in matters of the heart? Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. 10 of coins. 10 of coins is one of the best cards that you can get. It's all about lasting security. This is your happily ever after. It is stability within the family setting. It's financial security. It's wealth. Could be inheritance. Okay. Some of you could have received an inheritance. Some of you, there was fighting amongst siblings, or there could have been a need to come together, but someone may have been acting a little greedy. It could have been this sister energy or this Queen of Coins who's very, again, money hungry. So someone could have been saying it's my way or the highway, or I deserve a bigger chunk in this mix here. Some of you, this is 3 children. Okay, it could be two sisters and 1 brother as well. It could be that you're healing some family drama, and it's going to result in some sort of favorable news here with the 6 of Wands coming in here. 10 of Coins is all about good. It could be even a family trip as well. Family trip. You may be planning some sort of a trip here. Some of you may have met. Okay, this could be a wedding I'm getting here as well. There could be a wedding coming in here. And finally, I feel like, sometimes when you go home and you're single and you have a parent that says, oh, when are you ever going to get married, or when are you going to have children? I feel like you are finally able to show off someone, or you're bringing someone home is what I'm getting here. Okay, you're bringing someone home, and it may be not what your family was expecting, but that's okay because it's your life, it's your heart, it's your relationship, and this 10 of coins says that you're going to be very happy. So I'm loving this for you here, Sag. There's a coming together. There is a reunification here for those of you that maybe have had a falling out, because I see here that some sort of truth is going to come out, and instead of it looking like you were the bad guy, or instead of looking like you were the one in the wrong, I feel like there could be an apology coming your way because someone else was wrong and they shut you out or they kept you out of the loophole. But I feel like there's going to be justice. There's going to be some sort of karma here. I feel like if someone treated you unfairly or poorly, I feel like they're now opening their eyes to some sort of a truth here. So Sag, this is a really interesting reading. If this is resonating with you, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Now let's get a final message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, I'm also getting a name that could have an S and an H in it. S-H. Sheba, Sheila, Sheena. Okay, Sheen. Isn't that a shop online? Some of you, maybe you just shopped at Shein. All right, mending. Beautiful. Mending. Card 32. You may be, or excuse me, 52. Well, 32 could be significant for some of you, but some of you may be 52 years old. You may be in a personal year 7. I know we're in a global year 7, or you may be a life path 7 as well. And this card is all about mending, forgiveness, making amends. It's all about healing after some sort of argument, difficulty, or setback. Each time, Sag, that we pass through hurt, or each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things that we need to heal. The pain, the memories, and the echoes of the past, or echoes of resentments and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, and to make peace, and to make amends to others so you can set yourself free. All right, beautiful. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. If you're going separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to be clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. Yeah, we don't want to close. We have the padlock here. So some of you already have closed your heart, or someone may have shut down. That's not the answer. I feel like you're changing that because of the butterfly here. You're deciding to forgive. You're deciding to heal. Again, as it says, whether you're doing that together or separately, it's completely up to you. It says closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Yeah, because heartache is a strange healer of souls, right? Heartache brings us together. It brings us deep within ourselves. Our grief strips away our masks and it loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will ever be immune to it. But as I always say, pain and loss are part of life. It's part of the human experience. We can't bypass that. But the suffering is a choice. We can choose to stay in that suffering, or we can choose to make one step each day moving forward. But like it says here, closing your heart is not the answer. We don't want to shut down. We want these opportunities of pain to break us wide open to empathy, to sympathy, and dependence on others. It is okay to do that. And some of you, you have a limiting belief, Sagittarius, that says, I can't open up to others. I can't ask for help, then I'll look weak, right? I have to figure this out myself, or I have to hold these feelings in. If that has been your belief for quite some time, I really ask you to challenge if that is true for you any longer or if it's working for you, because this leads us to become one with the greater whole. Pain and suffering is part of life and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view a loss or a pain or a dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You'll never be left behind, Sagittarius, because you are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who doesn't want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this as your truth. So that's for those of you, that was the protection part of the message. For those of you that are still feeling a heartache of the past, even though we don't see a lot of heartache cards here. So I don't feel like that's going to resonate with a whole lot of you. Maybe it does. But what I'm getting is, you've been there. So what we just heard, you've been there. You've been in that loss. Even if this is something that's happened, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, or 5 decades ago, you felt this. But there could be some lingering effects that maybe you're unaware of, where subconsciously you may push love away, or you may tell yourself, I'm okay being single, or I don't need that person, I don't need to forgive, or I can't open up, or my heart's on lockdown, or that person's going to be the same as all of the other people, right? There's beliefs here that Spirit is challenging you to take a look at and say, are they true for me? Because again, Queen of Swords is all about the truth. She's all about getting honest with herself, being honest with others. And if there's some sort of truth that you may be blinded to, I feel like it's time for you to take off that blindfold and navigate through the eyes of the heart, right? Through the eyes of the heart. That is the true key. That is the true secret here that's going to unlock this padlock to lead towards your 10 of coins. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the channel grow. If you're vibing with the energy of the channel and haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in today. Lots of love.